Grand Rising Star Family. This is a reminder to stop giving your power away. Stop it. Stop it. We, humans, are light beings. We are double, if not more powerful than any negative, low vibrational entity, any demon, anything that is negative oriented. We are way more powerful than them. And they are terrified, absolutely terrified that we'll figure it out. And they're doing so much, like everything in their power to distract us and keep us in a fearful state so we don't realize that, hey, we hold all the cards. We are so much more powerful. We have so many abilities that we've barely scratched the surface into. And why is that? Because of how our genetics were created. We share a mix between 22 to 24, maybe more, maybe less, of different types of beings. There's some Anunnaki in there, there's some gray, there's some reptilian, there's some Palladian, there's a whole bunch of other ones. I think there's some blue avian, some Arcturian, some Syrian, some Lyran. We have a really, really interesting mix of some lower negative oriented beings, as well as many very high vibrational light beings. And we ourselves are light beings. We have a direct connection to source, i.e. God, i.e. creator, i.e. the most powerful thing in our whole universe, the source of all, basically. Whereas negative oriented beings don't have that. They don't have a God spark. They don't have a direct connection like we do, which literally means we have like God's special armor that we can activate within us. I recently had a guy who's really hardcore Christian, God bless him, but he was like, demons are more powerful than humans. And I was like, no, they're not. Absolutely not. No way. No, nuh-uh. That right there is giving away his power and so many other people's power, because we are way more powerful than any negative oriented being. And they always try and control us with fear. That's how they do it. Fear makes us as light beings leak our life force energy, which is called loosh, which is so freaking important. That's part of the death trap reincarnation cycle system here, is that those negative oriented beings are attempting to control us with fear. And so that we leak our life force energy called loosh, Loosh. They also try and control us, keep us dumbed down, poison us, do horrific things. This was recently spoken about by Tucker Carlson, and also Joe Rogan's touched on it as well. They were speaking about how souls are harvested here, and it's a prison planet, and these negative beings basically feed off of us. It's like a soul recycling planet, which is kind of half true, but not the full truth. It's not the full information. Earth is very much like a school. It's a school for our souls to come to incarnate into, so we can have soul progression. This is a very, very dense, heavy, traumatic, painful place that souls choose to come here to have the largest soul growth. Through the most pain and trauma, you can have the most growth. It's a big trade-off, but in most cases, it's worth it. Especially right now during the ascension times, which is probably the largest leap that any of our souls will have for a very, 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 very long time. So please stop giving away your power. Just stop it. Understand and know and appreciate that you are so much more powerful than anyone has really given us credit for up until this point. The biggest things are stay out of fear. You gotta stay out of fear and understand that everything that we all go through is for our soul journey. You have to respect your own soul journey and respect the soul journey of others as well, which is kind of difficult in the 3D human consciousness. And if you want to activate yourself, get into a higher state of consciousness, I always recommend to listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza's Brain and Heart Coherence meditations for at least 3 months or longer. Listen to it as much as you can. That is literally the gateway into 5th dimension consciousness. You can also go into activating your Merkaba. You can work with your light weapons. Yeah, we all have light weapons and they are freaking amazing. One of our biggest superpowers though is transmutation of energy. That's right, and it's been proven so many times over, especially with plants and those water experiments, where our thoughts and emotions and our words actually change the molecular structuring of atomic structures, like in water and also in plants. What we say, what we think, what we feel shapes the world around us, and that is energy transmutation. We can raise the vibration of things and we can also lower them too. And this is the key thing about negative oriented beings. They do not want us to realize our transmutation abilities. And they don't want us to realize that we can transmute them back into source energy. When demons, low vibrational entities come around me, I know exactly what to do. I pick them up energetically and I hold them and I love them so much and I transmute them right back to God, right back to source. And that's a way of them completing their shadow work energy, and they can now go back into source energy, and they can actually have an opportunity to become a real soul, a light being soul. It's truly such a beautiful thing that we have that ability. And it's being hidden from us and we're being distracted from it, and like they don't want us to know. They don't want us to figure it out, but it's too late. Once you really figure out how to raise your vibration, this will help you in transmuting other things' vibrations. And we're already doing this all the time and we really don't even realize that we're doing it. We also have the ability of calling in our backup, like Jesus or Yeshua, whatever name you prefer. Jesus is the consciousness of our Milky Way galaxy. He is the sun of our universe, which is God. God is the consciousness of our universe. And source energy is everything. We also have our angels, and we all have at least one, maybe more, guardian angels as well, with us all the time. We have our spirit guides as well, and we also have our star family too. There is so much energetic and etheric and crystalline energy type beings that are helping us right now. And the way to activate your team is to literally call them in. Be like, I call in my benevolent, loving spirit guides. I call in Jesus Christ. I call in God. I call in the divine crystalline energy of source. Plenty of ways that you can do it, but the more you do it, it's like a muscle. It's muscle memory. The better you'll get at it. I have literally been doing this since I was about 4 years old. So I've had a fair amount of experience doing this, and I've done so much extensive research too. I have encountered pretty well every type of being that you could imagine as well, and I'm still encountering more. I have a third eye special power, and then also my solar plexus special power. We all have unique gifts that we can tap into. Some are a bit stronger than others, but we can also, with training, activate all of our chakra powers and all of our light body powers, especially our Merkabas. I really appreciate you watching this and staying till the end. Please give me a follow and a love and a comment and share this around. This is such important information that all humans need to know. And at some point, we will all realize this and fully take control of our lives and our timelines as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Mwah.